even the coffee runs. The moment feels slow, but it's flying. The sea breathes. This is not a dream, but it feels like one. Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. All right. I know you've seen how our road trips usually start, but this one felt different. Florida opened up real quick. Big skies, green everywhere, sun hitting just right. You get those long stretches of highway where it's just you, the music, and the road. We passed lakes, random gas stations with surprisingly good snacks, and that feeling kicked in. We're on our way to something big. Less silence, more movement, more palms, more wind, more speed. And then you got these wild bridges like they're floating between sky and sea. You cross one and boom, there it is. You roll into Daytona and you just know. It's got that buzz, that energy, like something's already happening before you even park. The air changes, the pace shifts. It's not loud yet, but it's got tension, like the volume's about to go up. Now, side note, Marriott's my go-to, always. They just get it right. So yeah, we check in, grab the key, and then, man, that elevator, there's something about it. Quiet, smooth, that little moment of stillness before the madness kicks in. Doors open, I step in the room, nothing fancy, simple, clean, fresh. But then I walk over to the window, and boom, ocean, like full view. Didn't expect it, but there it was. Waves rolling in slow, light, bouncing off the water, like the whole city was just waiting outside. That view kind of resets you, you know? You just take a breath and realize, yeah, we're really here. Now it's time to hit the streets. No dough weekend starts now.
Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Our first stop was Daytona Air Cool, a gathering for the VW community. Surrounded by music, custom builds, and a sea of curious Volkswagen models, it was clear this crew speaks their own language. Every car told a story. Nothing was stock. Everything was sold. Walking through the space, one of the best things you can do is stop, listen, and talk to new people. Many of them own vehicles that are truly one of a kind, crafted with precision and proudly faithful to their original design. Every line, every detail preserved like a moving time capsule. At the same time, it's just as fascinating to discover bold new modifications on familiar models. The creativity never stops, and it's not limited to the cars themselves. In many corners, you'll find VW parts transformed into art, from doors to gallery-style walls. Take these hoods, for example, a full collection of illustrated faces and silhouettes, each blending iconic styles with popular logos in imaginative ways. It's more than just customization, it's expression, it's culture on wheels and on canvas. Some people turn their car into a home, not because they have to, but because they want to. There's something deeply human about building a space that moves with you, a space that adapts, reflects who you are, and carries your memories across landscapes. Others fall in love with the road itself, the thrill of travel, the silence between towns, the joy of arriving nowhere in particular. And for both kinds of people, there's one vehicle that stands out, known as the Combi, the Transporter, or the iconic hippie van. It's not just a machine, It's a symbol of freedom, creativity, and individuality. It invites you to modify it, make it yours, and create something that's one part engine, one part dream. Every sticker, every scratch, every added panel tells a story. Over time, it stops being just a van. It becomes your studio, your bed under the stars, your escape pod from the routine. A VW bus is a home in motion. And with every mile, you're not just driving, you're building a life filled with stories, destinations, and people you'll never forget. I'm taking this opportunity to reflect on what community really means. It doesn't matter where we are or where we come from. What matters is how we show up for each other. Here we celebrate the art of loving these cars, building alliances, and turning strangers into friends. You never know who or how your next partner might show up out here. Could be the car, could be the crew, could be both. We all must remain together as one, because at the end of the day, this is all about brotherhood. Day 3, folks. Saturday and up at 6 a.m. Not easy, but totally worth it. The sunrise, unreal. Blues, greens, yellows, like the sky was putting on a show just for us. Now we've made it to Tiki Docks, and it's our very first day with the tent shop. We've got the setup, the energy, and the excitement. Time to roll up our sleeves. There's still a lot to do, and we're just getting started. We hadn't even finished setting up when people started showing up. Or should I say, brothers from the community. As time went on, this spot naturally became more than just a sales tent. It turned into a place for real conversations, a meeting point where people gather to share tips about parts, customization tricks, and performance upgrades. Even when we become the middle of a car sales center, the vibe felt like a rolling museum. Everyone stopped by, some to look, others to ask questions, but all of them stayed to enjoy. It's a reminder of how important it is to have allies, kind, genuine people who move with good energy. But what truly surprised me was something deeper, the passing down of knowledge from parents to their kids. You could feel the legacy, seeing young kids and teenagers stepping into the vintage world, learning, asking, and becoming part of something timeless. It's not just nostalgia, it's a movement that keeps growing through generations. All right, let's fly. Time to take a look around. journey continues, and so does the spirit of the community. This time, the next stop draws us to a special place, Giuseppe's. Is it a pizzeria, a bar, a pub? It's all of that and more. But today it transforms into something far greater. A gathering ground for hundreds of people, inside, outside, united by one thing, their love for vintage cars. The real stars? The cars, of course. Each one surrounded by stories, laughter, memories in the making. Every conversation begins and ends with a Beetle, a bus, a bug, living history on wheels. And here's a fun surprise. We stumbled upon a churro van. Not just any van, this one's custom built, brilliantly modified, and now a full-blown business on wheels. It's proof of what we always say. If you've got a bug, anything's possible. These are the most customized cars on the planet. We've seen them turned into luxury rides, rolling homes, themed masterpieces, and now entrepreneurial dreams. So we raise a glass, cool off, and celebrate this after-work moment with the community. Day 4 is just around the corner, and trust me, you have no idea what's coming next.
Way too early, bro. Way too early for a Sunday. But it's worth it. Today we're going to the last step of the no-dough experience. Our first time, so we hope that it's going to be good.
BEETLEHAUS.
Gotta say it, this place feels unreal. The perfect match, man and nature in harmony. Endless skies meet rolling greens, and every horizon feels like a promise. It's a place, it's a feeling, a moment suspended between earth and soul. Here, generations unite. Cars, grandparents, children, strangers turned friends, each living their own story, yet somehow woven into the same tapestry of peace and presence. No rush, no stress, just the gentle rhythm of life unfolding. Because in places like these, you don't chase success. You gather serenity, wellness, and unexpected friendships. In the end, everything flows like energy in a circle, always returning to one thing: community.